Another great start by Derek Krause.
Yeah, but look at Huddleston hanging right on that inside line. A lot of those cars starting to favor, and here comes Jagger Jones on the outside in the number 6 machine. Tanner Gray may lose the 3rd spot. Here comes the Bucati team. Huddleston down low. Krause on the outside. Gray looking to the inside of Jagger Jones for 3rd. How about Gray looking to the inside for the lead, 3 wide?
This is what you expect at Irwindale, folks.
Yeah, this is what we expect.
Yeah. Fan Choice TV, if this is your first time seeing a race here at Irwindale Speedway, well, this is just what we're Squeeze!
Yeah, that was a squeeze.
Tanner Gray up into the 2nd spot, muscled by the number 9 of Huddleston.
Now, would you say it's a good thing or a bad thing when we start getting tempers going in a race car?
It's always good for the fans.
It's always good for the
fans. Haley Deegan going for 4th.
I'm sorry, what did you just say? Did you just say someone?
Haley Deegan going for 4th.
Haley Deegan already back up. Remember, Tommy, it was 40 laps ago where she spun it out, and she's nearly back up to the spot as we're racing for the lead and racing for 4th. And don't forget the car that was on Deegan's inside. That was the car that Deegan moved out of the way to win at Vegas, Jagger Jones.
Might be a little bit.
I've just heard that race car drivers don't forget. Yeah, that's all.
Exactly. But Haley Deegan don't have to worry about that right now. She's running away with that 4th spot over Jones, who's now battling with a 27 to his inside.
Yeah, that's Cole Cabrera. Driver who probably has more truck starts here than he does anything else.
And you're talking ASA trucks.
ASA trucks, which hasn't been around for a while. So a good run here for Cole Cabrera. Huddleston working his way back to the rear bumper of Tanner Gray in the 15. And once again, the top 3 all within half a second, less than that.
Jeffrey, if the 15 Tanner Gray goes to victory lane in this race, would you call it an upset? Because I believe I would.
Tanner Gray?
Yes.
I mean, the fact that I just love that you know, David Gillen and his team said, hey, let's head out west. Let's go race at Irwindale. He was in Texas last night with Todd. And yeah, just seeing this team out here racing for the lead, I'd say, yeah, I'd say that this was, it wouldn't be expected, but Tanner's definitely shown he can handle these cars. He's leading up against Derek Krause out of turn number 4. I like side-by-side racing.
Oh, yes, so do I. You got Gray down on the grip strip. You got the 16 of Krause up on the 12-degree banking. Where Tanner Gray is running right now,
oh man,
about 6.
Oh, and they have contact. They touched and they keep going. And the fans are loving it. And so is Trevor Huddleston, I'd say. He is closing back in on this mix. I just think the 9 machine's kind of like, when I get there, where do I even go?
Yeah.
And
laps are winding down. You might have to use that Ford Fusion front bumper.
23 now, 22 laps to go in the K&N Pro Series race here at Irwindale Speedway. This is how we're going to be ending March, and I say we're doing it right. Still side by side for the lead. Turns 3 and 4. Krause on the outside. And that great run by the 15 of Tanner Gray continuing on that inside. Tommy, he's got to be learning a lot right now.
Totally, absolutely. And right now, if he doesn't know this, Jeffrey, he is racing for the lead right now. Irwindale Speedway royalty. The 16 car is the dominant number, car, and team here at Irwindale Speedway. Yep. Gray slips back to second in a big way. Now he's getting pressured from Trevor Huddleston.
Yeah, turns 3 and 4 did not favor Gray. Last time by, wiggled on the inside of the 16, had to gather it up, and that allows Trevor to get there now, utilizing that grip strip on the inside. He's trying to make this work. That 9 car has been strong, but not without its issues here tonight. Transmission issues near the end of segment 1. The car would not stay in 4th gear. And with 19 laps to go, do you think Trevor's kind of flinging around that bungee cord, making sure it's extra tight?
That's another thing to say too, Trevor. He fell back a spot on the first segment of this race when the shifter popped out of gear. So he's probably got that elbow up against the shift handle making sure it does not pop out of fourth.
Probably just driving with one hand. He's going to try to clear here. Can't do it. Tanner Gray keeps him on the inside. Side-by-side racing for second now. Here's that move. Trevor Huddleston will do it. Gray's going to dive back to the inside. A switch over into turn number 3.
Watch how Huddleston will have the momentum on the outside out of turn number 4 and hold on to the spot. Not by much, but we'll still hold on to the spot. Momentum is key here at Irwindale, where Tanner Gray is running. That's 6 degrees of banking. Where Trevor Huddleston's running, that was 12 degrees of banking, and in between those two lines is 9.
Progressive banking here at this racetrack, and it has been a beautiful show of short track racing ever since this track started up in 1999. Well, Trevor Huddleston has cleared Gray, and he has set his sights on the 16 machine. The 9 is running faster lap times, but Tommy, 15 laps to go. You gotta get there now.
Well, Huddleston better not waste any more time as lap traffic is starting to come into play. Huddleston, 10 car lanes just about between Krause's rear bumper and his front bumper. As the laps are winding down, 137 of 150.
Last time by, it was 0.7 of a second differential between first and second. This time by, it's in the 0.6 range. The 9 machine is closing in on the 16. Kind of just picking them off, Tommy. Just focusing on those lap times.
And you got to know that Krause and his team is just telling them no pressure. Don't even bother about looking in that rearview mirror right now.
Yeah, well, they can keep saying it, but Huddleston is closing in, and at some point, all you're going to see in your rearview mirror is a big old Sunrise Ford sign.
No pressure. Don't look in your rearview mirror. Don't get distracted.
Break it off. Just take it off right now.
Don't get distracted if you're Derek Krause and that team right now.
And Huddleston's still dealing with the 15. Like Tanner Gray's following him as they climb up and get closer and closer to the top spot.
10 to go.
They're closing in on the lap car, the 18 machine of Billy Kahn. Kahn goes and gives the leaders the outside line. Huddleston within 0.5 of a second to the 16 machine. It was over 0.7, Tommy. And the racing's still pretty crazy right now. We got a number of good races going on around the track.
It is free and clear for your top 3 right now. Your leaders out of lap traffic until
0.4.
The end of the straightaway. They've got no problems out their windshield. 8 laps to go as Gray battling for second while helping Huddleston get up to the back bumper of Krause.
Did you say helping? Are they drafting here?
I don't know, but it's given influence.
Here he comes. Trevor Huddleston is there. On the rear bumper, he's working a different line, and Krause gets loose into the turn. Trevor Huddleston takes over the lead due to turn number 2.
Distraction helps the 16 lose the spot. Now Gray to the inside of the 16 of Krause.
3 cars. 3 cars racing for the lead. Behind them, a change for 4th as Jagger Jones gets around Haley Deegan. Side by side for second with 6 laps to go. Tommy, can you believe the move Trevor Huddleston just made?
I don't know if that was a choke moment for Krause, because he got up in the marbles and just lost his position. Now slips back to 3rd.
And they're racing hard right now for 4th as the race continues up front. Deegan went to the inside of Jones, but then had to deal with Kahn, the laps car, in the 18. And Deegan loses a little bit of time. Jagger Jones pulls away a little bit in the 6. The 9 machine of Huddleston, Tommy, made a move that we've seen here plenty of times. Some people have different names for it, but it is when these drivers dive to the inside, throw their cars as hard as they can into turn number 1, and clear the drivers before they get off of turn number 2. It's basically an asphalt slide job, but like you said, it wasn't just Huddleston. He made the move at the same time. It looked like Krause had an issue, and Huddleston looking for his first win in the K&N Pro Series here at Irwindale Speedway, and in his career, can he do it?
I see the 15 closing in.
We're not done racing, is that what you're telling me?
Exactly. 2 to go at the stripe, and Tanner Gray on the move right now. to the inside, looking low. Jeffrey, we got a battle for the lead.
Yep, Tanner Gray's been making that inside line work. If he can stay within touch of Trevor Huddleston, they may come up on lap traffic before they get to the finish of this one, but they're going to see the white flag in the air this time by.
It's no easy road home for the hometown hero, the number 9 of Trevor Huddleston. He slips up out of turn number 1.
They're side by side out of turn number 2. This is it for the win. The final lap at Irwindale Speedway. Tanner Gray throws it to the inside. It's Trevor Huddleston on the outside in drag race. Who will make it to the line? They hit across the line, and Trevor Huddleston wrecks it in turn number 1. Flat tire, wrecked car, but the winning trophy to Trevor Huddleston in the 9 machine. What an end to the race. The caution flag flies, and that is how we do it here at Irwindale Speedway. Tommy, that's it. How about that race? Incredible. Trevor Huddleston's gonna maybe need to take an ambulance ride to victory lane right now because he's sitting over in turns 1 and 2. He has nailed the wall. Oh my goodness. By the way, the race is done.
Wow.
Just throwing that out there.
So it took 150 laps to determine a winner.
You know what? Shout out to Tanner Gray though. Those 2 drivers.
Yes.
The only thing that resulted in this was these both drivers not giving up. Coming out of turn number 4, I'd say that was perfect, beautiful short track racing all the way to the line.
Race.
You know, and look at the brakes. Look at the brake pedal of the 15's right front. It is on fire. The right front is on fire in the 15 machine. The first place car's wrecked. This is reminding me of the Toyota All-Star Showdown.
This reminds me of 1992 in Charlotte.
Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of that K&N Pro Series race?
Tommy! That's my boy! Can you believe it?
Hey, go pick him up.
Oh my God, that's amazing!
Go get your
Tommy,
kid,
I'm
Tim.
going to get my boy!
Go get him.
Hey, Tim has every reason, Tommy. This family, so much that they've done for Irwindale Speedway, even...
Oh, your winning driver is pulling away.
Oh, he's
Damaged
driving.
and all. He can burn it down. There's already got damage.
Yeah, I was going to say there's nothing to save from this car.
Oh,
Folks,
Tommy! That was unbelievable, Irwindale!
Tim, how does it
Oh,
feel?
Trevor Huddleston right there!
How does it feel, Tim?
Oh my God, Tommy, can you believe that?
Tim, you are a winning father here tonight. Your kid's first win in the K&N Pro Series.
Oh my God, Irwindale! Make some noise! Come on, baby!